Alright, boys, I'm joining the casting crew. Here is a recorded game of a ladder game I played against Shakes Auto as British. I did want to show this game. I will show more games in the future, some live, some recorded, but I did want to show this game because I think it's two of the very best civs in the game facing off, and there's always an exciting question to be asked on maps like this one, where we have a lot of TPs. And the question is it worth it for Otto trying to go for Stagecoach? Is it worth it? Because on a lot of matchups, a lot of occasions, it is worth it for them to just grab all the TPs, make some Jans, some Abers, and be good. Now, um, this is a map that typically has a lot of food treasures, which is to be noted. So I actually find a 70 food treasure right off the bat. Build my manors. I like to sort of build a second manor a little further away to use it for line of sight purpose, especially when I see a second hunt close by with my starting TC line of sight. Want to do proper herding, of course, and then quickly get scouting because we know Otto is taking TP, so I want to see if it's this one he took. Walking by, okay. This is the TP he took, but I can't find his Explorer. So at this point, I'm not suspecting that he's building a second one. It's a bit untraditional. It's one of the builds I just don't think are that great. Yeah, Shake going for Silk Road. But now I did see him, so I'm like, okay, there's 100 food. Maybe if I hurry, I can get this in time. I will say that it's a very risky play. So Shake obviously doesn't know there's a treasure here, but where else is he really gonna go? Yeah. Not gonna go for this. Ship's going ship will first, just a very traditional auto game. And now he sees me. Now he sees me. I'm pretty low, so he wins the Explorer fight either way. And yeah, he unfortunately misclicks. So I get the 100 food treasure, he gets the snare, and I'll try to get away. And I actually do first try. So the way you do this is actually you've got to melee hit his Explorer at the same time as he hits yours. So the snares run out at the same time, and then you can run away. Otherwise, you'll be snared forever and probably die because of low HP. So I actually happen to be aging at pretty much the same time as him, therefore. Yep. Which is obviously really good. 2 food treasures helps. I can get a 16 bill age with 2 manas. Want to get chopping. We also get the 100 food here because the idea is to get a market and then get, what is it called? Block fuel. Wood upgrade. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It's not really, I don't think it matters really. Typically, in transition spread, you always want to build 1 market and 2 houses. And if you build the market before the houses, you want to get the wood upgrade. Otherwise, not really. Especially if 16 builds is actually pretty tight macro to also get a military building up after. So, you know, I always herd in 2 hunts. So, 1, 2. This one I already started herding with my first mana, so it doesn't really count. I build 1 mana in the middle, and right now, I don't see his builds yet. Does he see me? Yeah, he does. He sees the manor. And yeah, so I want to build my second house here, but in the next hunt, get some line of sight. I get 80 coin. And obviously he already has 2 TPs. But 2 TP Ottoman can be a lot of things. So right now I see his builds, so I'm like, okay. Could be a jam rush. Could just be a traditional stagecoach play. It could even be a mid-map stable, but that's a bit silly. So yeah, now I send my bills back. I know his bills are here. I know I'm not going to FB. I see the barracks. So I build my outpost a little bit defensively, and I think I could even have gone aggressively, but at this point I see 1 barracks, so it could just be building a second one. Let me tell you this, if it's a gen rush, we don't want our outpost to be here. So I see it's taking the 3rd TP now. So now I know it's not a Jan rush. Because Ottoman just can't afford 2 Raxes and to make Janissaries from both if they go for the 3rd TP. Shake is going for wood first. Didn't send Silk Road. Is, yeah, gonna Stagecoach pretty much, yeah, right now. So my adaptation is a barracks slightly forward, close enough to my tower. I'm gonna train a bench of muskets. I was thinking about longbow, but sometimes Ottoman can go for a cheesy play when I go 3 deadly as the second shipment, and as much as I don't expect it from Shake, it's possible. So I see these builds going back. And here, which tells me he's going to build something else, but I technically don't know what. Is a foundry, by the way. He's doing Jan Abers, but I don't know that yet. Can only suspect. So what I'm going to do is I see he has 3 TPs. I'm going to try to deny him the 4th. I know which 3 TPs he has, so I know his Explorer is going to be here. And it actually is. So I'm going to go with this. Strategy is useless. I shipped Longbow after 700 wood here. I want to have an early unit advantage here. Not just small buildings, because I want to take his tempo away, basically, with the Stagecoach. So it kills Explorer quite comfortably. It's 4 HP, so it takes a bit, but Shake apparently didn't really notice that so much. So he's got 7 Giants now, and he feels like he has what it takes to contest this. So I kind of have my longbows ready. I know there's a big chance he's going to try to, you know, poke in here. He wants his Explorer back, doesn't want me to take the TP, which I obviously do. Don't want him to have it. Plus the TP is good to have. I see the Giants, so I'm like, okay, we right click. This Giant's going down. 1 down. We chase him. I don't see the Abus just yet, but I do now. So we quickly click. I lose 1 longbow. 1 Abus is very low HP. It's not too bad. I get the TP up. And now I see the foundry, of course, but yeah, now I know for sure what he's doing, which means I can add more longbow. The only cavalry threat he has is 3 Delhi. So I need to keep like a couple of muskets for sure, but I can sort of go longbow heavy for a bit. So here, it's a bit risky to go close to barracks because you never know. But now I see the 3 Giants popping out, so I know he can't like pop another batch on me, so I can't technically siege. I quickly kill the 1 Abus, so I'm down 2 longbows for 1 Abus, which is okay. This is less okay. We lose 2 longbows because the pathing is a bit challenging. But I get this point, so I get another Abus back for it. Every Abus I kill is pretty good. Bear in mind right now, I'm 9 bills up with 1 TP, and he has 3. A TP is worth 4 bills, so he's on 32 bills and 133. So technically, he is slightly ahead in eco, but to be noted, he probably doesn't have the market upgrade, so I am ahead after all. So I go 6 must next, so I stick to my guns, I make units, I click the longbow on single Abus guns. This is very important. You want to focus down the Abus very fast, and you want to use the fast fire rate. So this goes down, very comfortable. Managed to get another Abus here. Yep. So this is a really good trade for me. This Abus mass needs to stay low, and it's tough to get to kind of loose. I kill Bill, he kills another unit there. He pops the jams, and I wasn't very careful here, but I still managed to kind of focus down the Abus, which kind of makes it okay. I see another Abus batch, so now it's basically time to go back, at least with the longbow. We have reinforcements coming, so it's okay. I just have to keep focusing the Abus with my longbow. There's 4 more coming. As long as it's small skirmishes, I kind of think I'm happy here. Tower is really participating in these skirmishes. Could have gone more aggressive with it, probably. So I just focused on the Abus again with my longbow. I don't really care about the chain so much. As long as the Abus go down. I double batch longbow by now. And we get 1 last Abus down, so again, pretty solid. As long as I keep the Abus down, he has no time to siege the TP. He's kind of stuck. I get to target the last Abus, and I think it actually goes down, so I'm really happy with that, of course. So there's no Avis on the field right now. He's training a new batch, plus he's shipping the 3 daily, so his timing is about to come. And he only sees longbow, which means it looks like a good timing for him too. I know there's a risk, so I double batch Musk very quickly, knowing there's always a chance of 3 Delhi, and you don't want to die to Delhi. That's a very pathetic way to lose. So he kills 1 manor, not really a big deal. Yeah, I'm obviously low eco with this build. I'm very military type engaged here. 3 Delhi come, but I kind of feel safe here. I rest for Minutemen, I re-queue my Musk so that I don't pop into his units. And here he kind of doesn't pay attention and loses the 3 Delhi. 1 goes down, 2 are sort of hurt. They start sieging my tower, but I can easily just kill another Avis because of it. And the Delhis take the hits. Another 10 batch of Musk is coming, and I think... Yeah, I'm adding a stable now. Now I feel comfortable in sending my Musk cards, which means Musk are now becoming even better for me than before. And I want a Musk class here. So it chases Avis for a little bit, but don't feel comfortable pushing into a foundry. Shake actually planning to age here, but I don't know that. He could just be queuing units for all I know. So. I just see the Avis approaching. Kills 1 Musk. Almost 1 Avis going down. I kill the low HP Avis and pull back. He's killing units, but ideally he just wants to age, I think. So yeah, it cancels. I queue Musk and Husk now. I have 43 bills, so now I'm very much ahead of eco. All these skirmishes going on, and Brit can kind of just eco up while it's happening. I see these 2 Delhi. I'm like, oh, I could body this one of my bills. Yeah, but I see it a bit late. Now it's kind of like, yeah, we're not going to lose a bill here, that's good. Delhi go down, so since he's raiding, I kind of know he's aging now. The only reason to sort of buy time with Delhi's raiding is when you're trying to age. So I send Musk HP, I want my Musk to basically fully buffed, almost veteran type thing.
I feel me stronger now.
Yes.
So I have my first batch of Husk, which is it's go time. I can push this. I know I have a score difference, and if he's aging, that means he definitely can't have many units. Yeah, not much going on here. He's trying to train units. But this is when I just kind of attack the FB.
I am sorry, Grieve. I may not steer.
So he just loses some HP on these units. Okay, loses 1 Jan. Rex goes down before he can upgrade it, and I know he's going to try to upgrade his Avis, so I quickly want to siege this down before he manages to. Let's see if I get this, actually. I haven't seen this wreck yet. But it looks like I'll destroy it too quickly. Shipping Falconess. Yeah, didn't go down. No veterancy. I just obviously keep batching units now. More Haas, more Musk. Longbow's not as valuable right now because my Musk card is, so I just build a second TP with builds because my Explorer is God knows where. Oh, he died. I kill a bill here with my longbows. And here I'm thinking. I'll pause for a sec because this is important. Do I push his base, knowing that I just killed his military buildings before he can upgrade them? Or do I push his TPs? Now the reason I end up going for the TPs is because I know he didn't manage to get his upgrades in and has to rebuild, which means the TPs is probably his best bet at getting wood to get the buildings and upgrade. While if I push his base, there is a chance I somehow get trapped in a choke point against Falconets and Minutemen and take a very bad trade. Now, probably still ahead because my eco is better and I also am about to have 2 TPs, but you know, it's more risky. So the safer option is to just cut his eco knowing I have the edge anyway. Yeah, So like I said, Sheikh had to chop 4 racks and get that gen now, so he hasn't been training units either, his mass hasn't been growing. I take his 3rd TP, I kind of sit here with my
Yeni ödediğiniz
longbows,
için teşekkürler.
and now I see the gens coming. So what we do is we know there's Falx, the pathing is very bad, so my units do fuck all, but I basically know I have a lot of shit, and I see that his army isn't that big. I know of these reinforcements coming as well. And I'm just clicking him. I'm going forward with all my musk. I'm just using the husk to sort of bait some gens away. Killing the falconets rather easily. A big longbow back from the side. And now I just kind of run around with my husk. This fight's going well for me, and even if it was close or slightly favorable for him, it would be good for me anyway, because my eco is this much better. I'm just kind of idle.
Ready.
So here I'm kind of finding a bunch of builds actually with 2 of my Huss raids. And Silver doesn't have many builds anyway. It hurts.
Yes.
So we get out of here, we killed 2 builds, I found another one. So he actually ships Mams here. I have no idea he could anyhow afford this, because it really doesn't look like it. This I didn't actually ever see, did I? No, I haven't scouted that hunt. So I idle him again a bit, and I just see his score being really shit. I just thought I won anyway. I didn't suspect there was anything coming, so I'm planning to age myself here, be safe. Building the 3rd TP. But he has limbs on the way, so I think he's keeping res for potential Minutemen as well. Have a lot of longbow. Not much anti-cap, not much anti-cap. A lot of the musk went down. We are aging. Obviously, he has to crush the fight now, right? He basically has to win big or resign immediately. I keep queuing units now that I'm aging. So I kill 1 gen for free. And now I see the Mams and I'm like, oh boy. Right. It's running time. It is running time. I think I missed my musk batch because I'm so busy microing. As you can see, these guys don't really take much of a hit. But I have a bit of a choke point here, so I want to use that. My husk not in a great position, so I'm trying to run them over ground. Get 3 on the Avis somehow. Which kind of works actually. Pulling a couple of bills. More reinforcing Huss. To the rescue. The Mams kind of going down. Reinforcing Musk batch, so you could say almost a close fight because I aged, but realistically, this was a 1 game. And he calls it. So, feedback on Stagecoach or not. Typically speaking, I'd say you can't really go for Stagecoach in auto against Brit and on maps where it's sort of possible to contest.
Ready. Commandment.
Just because it's so easy for Brit to actually do what I did, just win the early skirmishes while getting an eco advantage, maybe even stealing a TP. I could even have towered on his FP if I'm honest. The only way it doesn't work is if he Gen rushes, but frankly, if he builds 2 TPs, I should technically have known it's not a Gen rush. So, yeah. Plus, Gen rushing Brit is never the very greatest. So, tower forward could be even better, and then just sort of longbow must get down and maybe even do an ugly wall here between TP and cliff. But yeah, I think this is one way to play the matchup where Brit just has the edge. think there's other ways to play this as Ottoman, where Otto has the edge. Otto probably slightly favored in general in this matchup, but Brit definitely has fighting chances, and it's the better scaling step, so. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that game. Do let me know how you like my casting. I haven't really done much recorded game casting ever, and I'm not very motivated when I cast when I stream, so yeah. Let me know if the camera rotating and so on and so forth is fine. I might do more of this. We'll see. GG's.